Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and today we'll discuss Parashat Shmini, the parasha that we will read this Shabbat. At the beginning, the Torah states that Moshe went to Aharon and told him, approach the altar and bring the sacrifice that you should bring. Obviously, this commandment, this encouragement is a little strange. Since when Moshe needs to encourage Aaron to go and to approach the altar? That was his job. He was the high priest. He should be the leader of the priesthood tribe, the Levite tribe, in bringing the sacrifices to the tabernacle. So obviously the question is, why would Moshe find that it was needed to encourage Aaron to do his job? Rashi, Rabbi Shlomo Yitzchaki, one of our most famous commentators from France, said the following: Aaron did not want to go to the tabernacle to bring the sacrifice. He was embarrassed. He said he felt guilty. Guilty for what? For his part and participation in the golden calf. If you remember, just few parashot ago, the Jews made a grievous sin, building the golden calf, dancing for him, and thinking this golden calf is their God, or at least the mediator between them and God. Aaron was part of it. Major part of it. And Aaron felt embarrassed, guilty. He said, how can I go into the tabernacle, bring a sacrifice, lead the Jewish people spiritually when I myself guilty of something so horrendous? But Moshe told him, it is your job. You need to do it. I believe in you. You can do it. Krav el hamizbeach. Approach the altar. I would like to suggest that the idea here is not only on a religious realm, but it's also psychologically. When we did something wrong in our life, or we were part of something that was negative, how do we approach it? How do we approach failures in our lives? One way will suggest that we should run away, we should ignore it, we should deny it. But the other way, or the other opinion suggests, no, face it, head on. Look at the sin, look at the negative things that you did in your life. Analyze it, evaluate it. Learn the lesson so you will not do it again, and approach it. Which means we can do it. We have the inner strength to face our faults and our deficiencies in order to make a better life for ourselves. It's also in the religious realm. The fact that we didn't do what God expected us to do exactly today does not mean that God does not want relationships with us. It does not mean that we need to close the door and say, okay, we didn't do something that God asked us to do today, so what's the point? No. God knows we have faults. We know we have faults. But the idea is knowing ourselves and trying to become better every day. Every day we should hear Moshe's words of encouragement. Krav el hamizbeach. Approach the altar. Approach your deficiencies and come closer to Hashem. That's the lesson. Don't escape, don't run away from our deficiencies. Let's face them, work on them, and become better people. Thank you.